4 effective self-help tips for post-traumatic stress disorder. Living with PTSD is a continuous battle, especially if you've suffered from it for the most part of your life. The scars left behind by a traumatic event, whether during your childhood or just recently, can trigger your PTSD in ways unimaginable. And the fact that there's no ultimate cure for this disease is equally terrifying. If you've been diagnosed with PTSD and you're in search of some effective self-help tips to overcome your PTSD, then you have landed on the right video. We all know that self-help is the best help. Although there are several PTSD treatment centers, expensive therapy sessions, and medications available to rehabilitate the victims, relying on these means throughout your life seems a bit exasperating. With that being said, I've brought to you these 4 step-by-step guides that will help you overcome your PTSD. Step number 1. Learn about PTSD. The first step that you need to do is educate yourself about PTSD. You can Google it, or you can take help from your doctor to find out everything, from its symptoms to its causes and diagnosis. Learning about your disorder helps you to know that you are not alone in this fight, and you can easily talk and share about this disease with your friends and family. To know more about the symptoms of PTSD, click the link given up here. Step number 2. Manage your triggers. People with PTSD are easily triggered by their surroundings, such as places, voices, or noises around them. This makes them feel irritable and anxious throughout the day. So it's important that you learn to manage your triggers effectively. Once you experience the flashbacks or dissociation, practice deep and calm breathing. Do not close your eyes when you do this, because closing your eyes might influence you to imagine the event, making your symptoms even worse. Also, people with PTSD often lose touch with the reality as they relive their past over and over again. This is not only terrifying for you, but it can also be scary for the people around you. Learn grounding techniques to help you focus on your present. Start by touching the objects around you, describing them one by one. You can start by saying, "I'm sitting on a white sofa. The fabric is really soft. The color of the carpet is blue, and there's a big vase in the corner." Or you can trick your mind by spelling the names of the animals or saying the numbers or alphabet backwards. Teach a friend or a family member about grounding and why you need to use it. If someone you trust understands when grounding is useful, they can remind you to use it and do it with you if you are starting to lose touch with the present. Step number 3. Exercise and adventure. Exercise not only boosts your physical health, but it can improve your mood, decrease the stress hormones, and help you get your life back together. Go for rhythmic exercises such as walking, swimming, or dancing. Instead of focusing on your thoughts, focus on your body, the gestures, and the movement. Notice how the air feels and how your feet hit the ground as you move. Not only this, you can also take up adventure sports like rock climbing, scuba diving, mountain biking, or even rafting. Pursuing outdoor activities helps you take your mind off of negative thoughts, making you relaxed and serene. Step number 4. Challenge your fears. Some adults with PTSD will find themselves avoiding situations that are associated with the trauma they experienced. For instance, if you were in a car accident, you might be avoiding driving, or if it was cold during the event, you avoid anything that feels cold. The best way you can help yourself to deal with these fears is by facing them rather than avoiding them. Approach these situations gradually. If you've been in a car accident, take the first step by just sitting inside your car. Listen to a soothing music. If you can't do this alone, then you can ask your loved ones. The second step would be driving around the block, and that way you begin to take things normally and be able to overcome the fears that once haunted you. Challenging is a kind of exposure therapy, and it's very effective in overcoming your fears. All you need is practice and patience. It is also important that you take proper care of yourself. Some people with PTSD stop paying attention to what they eat, when they sleep, or whether they are getting enough exercise. If you ever feel alone, know that it's never too late to reach out for help. Consult with your family, doctor, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or a mental health worker to get some help in dealing with your PTSD. Final tip: don't be demotivated if your fears start creeping back. This can happen from time to time, especially during stressful periods. Just keep practicing these strategies as they are useful lifelong. That's it for this video, guys. If you found this video useful, do like and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. This is Sound Health Solution, the ultimate destination to your health guide.